Namaste friends, welcome to our channel. Today we are going to discuss a very interesting topic, the myth of Tripura. In the Shiva Purana and other texts, the myth of Tripura describes the three cities that were built by the demon architect Tarakasura and his sons, Vidyunmali and Kamalaksha, to challenge the gods. These cities were celestial fortresses, representing the three states of consciousness, Jagrat, Swapna, and Sushupti, and they were located in different dimensions. Tripura, literally meaning three cities, was created by the demon architect Tarakasura. These cities were so powerful and impregnable that even the gods could not destroy them. The three cities were located in different realms, one in the earth, one in the sky, and one in the heavens. The three cities were finally destroyed by Lord Shiva, who took the form of a single arrow shot from his bow. The destruction of these cities signifies the removal of ego, illusion, and attachment, which bind the soul in the material world. This myth serves as a powerful metaphor for spiritual awakening and the transcendence of the physical and mental realms. The Tripura myth is deeply symbolic in the context of Tripura Vedana, the yogic path. Here's how the key elements from the myth relate to the journey of self-realization. The three cities symbolize the three states of consciousness. Jagrat, the waking state, where the mind is preoccupied with the external world. Swapna, the dreaming state, representing the subconscious and the illusory realm. Sushupti, the deep sleep state, where the mind is at rest, and there is no awareness of external or internal stimuli. These three cities represent the entrapment of the soul in the cycle of birth and death, confined to the illusion of material and mental worlds. The arrow symbolizes the power of knowledge and awareness, which shatters the illusion of the three cities. Just as Lord Shiva destroyed the cities, the yogi must destroy the illusion of ego and attachment through the awakening of consciousness. This process involves spiritual realization and the transcendence of the mundane. Shiva, in his role as the destroyer, is not simply a force of destruction, but a symbol of transcendence. He helps the practitioner overcome the limitations of the mind and ego, ultimately guiding them toward liberation, or moksha. Shiva's act of destroying the three cities represents the dissolution of the boundaries between the individual and the universal consciousness, where the soul merges with the divine. The bow symbolizes spiritual discipline and concentration. Just as the bow is drawn with precision and focus, the yogi must cultivate intense concentration to shoot the arrow of knowledge that dissolves the illusion of the ego and the material world. The chariot, Rath in the story, is a powerful metaphor for the human body, which serves as the vehicle for the soul. Just as a chariot is driven toward a destination, the body carries the soul toward its ultimate goal of spiritual realization. In this context, Vishnu is the Sarathi, charioteer, symbolizing the guiding force that directs and sustains the practitioner on the spiritual path, ensuring balance in the universe and within the soul's journey. He guides the chariot, body, through life, maintaining harmony and aiding the practitioner towards spiritual evolution. In the myth of Tripura, the chariot represents the human body, and its wheels are symbolic of the vital energy channels, nadis, that govern the breath and the flow of life force. These two channels are directly connected to the sun and the moon, which correspond to the Pingala and Ida nadis, respectively. Represented by the sun, this channel is associated with the right nostril and governs the active, outward, and energizing aspects of the mind and body. It represents the masculine, dynamic, and solar energies, symbolizing activity and action. In yogic terms, Pingala Nadi is related to the exhalation process, which expels the energy and prana from the body, symbolizing the release or letting go of life force. This is connected with the exhalation, also known as apana. Represented by the moon, This channel corresponds to the left nostril and governs the receptive, calming, and feminine aspects of the mind and body. It is linked to the inhalation process, which draws the life force and prana into the body, representing the intake or absorption of energy. In the context of the chariot, it represents the tail of the Vasuki in the churning of the ocean, symbolizing the life-giving force and spiritual awakening. As the churning of the ocean progresses, the devas produce a loud and powerful sound, which can be interpreted as the spiritual vibrations or mantras that guide the practitioner toward higher states of consciousness. In yogic practice, the sound symbolizes the inner awakening and the alignment with universal vibrations, nada, that help elevate the mind and soul. The loud sound signifies the concentration of energy and the collective will of the divine forces, helping to transcend the material and mental realms and awaken the consciousness of the practitioner. This is similar to the chanting of mantras in meditation, where the sound waves help in raising the frequency of the individual and connecting them to the universal field of consciousness. The destruction of Tripura represents the transcendence of the three states of consciousness, Jagrat, Swapna, and Sushupti. In this myth, Shiva's arrow destroys the three cities of the Asuras, symbolizing the transcendence of the limitations of the material world. The three cities represent the illusionary states of waking, dreaming, and deep sleep, and their destruction signifies the freedom from these limitations and the realization of Turiya, the fourth state of pure consciousness. This parallels the yogic journey, where the practitioner must transcend the ordinary states of consciousness to reach the ultimate state of spiritual realization. The destruction of the cities symbolizes the breaking free from the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, and the union of the individual consciousness with the universal consciousness. The myth of Tripura Vedana and the Puranic destruction of Tripura are rich in symbolism and metaphors that provide a deeper understanding of the yogic journey. Shiva represents the consciousness capable of transcending the illusion of the material world, while the chariot, Rath, symbolizes the human body guided by the higher consciousness, Vishnu, through the process of spiritual evolution. The Vasuki Naga represents the breath, the very force that sustains life, while the Deva's sound symbolizes the divine energy that elevates the practitioner to higher realms of consciousness. Finally, the destruction of the three cities symbolizes the transcendence of the ordinary states of consciousness, leading to the realization of Turiya, the state of pure, unconditioned awareness. This journey teaches that through conscious effort, meditation, breath control, and aligning with divine vibrations, the practitioner can transcend the limitations of the material world and experience oneness with the divine. Please share your thoughts and feedback in the comments. If you liked this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next interesting video. Namaste.